Alright, so here we have a broken gun today. I'm not entirely sure what's wrong with it just yet, but this is an Academy plastic model, M&P40, I believe. I'm not too familiar with the newer Springfield guns, but... Or wait, is this Smith & Wesson? Yeah, Smith & Wesson M&P40. So, long story short, what's going on is that I can cock it back, like so, but it doesn't... the piston doesn't catch, so it can't fire. Although I have to be careful because this one is loaded right now. Looks like there's a .20 in the chamber, but if you're not sure, there's a couple different models. There's the KWC and then there's the Academy model. This one uses a magazine that looks like this. So if your mag looks like this, then you've come to the right video if you're trying to fix one. So we're gonna get into this one. This isn't going to be a full disassembly video, but if you're having some problems, you might be able to glean a solution from this video. I'm focusing on just de-jamming the gun and fixing why it won't stay back. Alright, so first things first. Well, I can't perform half of this because the gun won't fire, but the first thing you would do is you eject your magazine, and then you'd cock it, and then you would shoot it in a safe direction, but unfortunately I can't shoot it because the problem is not allowing me to do so. So you can do this. You can remove the slide, which would be the first step, with this takedown lever right here. All you gotta do is just pull down on this little tab here. You might have to lift it up just a little bit, like I'm pulling towards me, and then I'm pushing it down at the same time. And you're just gonna pull it all the way out, and then you got this piece, the takedown lever, put that aside. I held down the trigger, and then it was able to come off. So you might want to try holding down the trigger. So that would mean you'd have to have it in the fire position. Sorry about that. Alright, now I'm gonna put the frame off to the side for now. I'm gonna take a look at the slide, make sure that nothing. Oh no. Yep. That explains it. So let me pop out this piston real quick. You know, it's the usual Academy disassembly, which is generally fairly easy. So let me show you how to do that. Guide rod comes out. Just pull that to the left, and then okay, so I got two things out of there. I got the .20 pellet that was in there, and then I got the bottom half of the piston, as you can see here. It's a goner. So I don't think there's really going to be any way for me to fix this gun. I do have spare parts. I think I have another broken one of these in the basement, but let me just show you around the slide while I'm at it. Put all these other bits off to the side for now. Alright, so this is almost an exact clone of the KWC system for their M&P40, and what that translates to is this is going to be a metric pain in the ass, especially if you haven't done one of these before. But since I'm here to show you how to do it, it might be possible for you. Once you do it, it's not that hard. It's just some of the bits are a bit easier to break than a regular gun. So first thing we're going to do is get the guide rod out by just pushing it to the left and then flexing it out like that. Now pay attention to how it is. This rounded part is going to go into the barrel like so. You don't want the this oval part. You want the round part going down into it like that. Just remember that. And then this spring can go in any direction. Alright, so that's the recoil guide rod, and then now we have to work our way from the back. Oh, focus. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of flexing of the slide, so like bending it apart. So first thing I'm going to do is get this part of the slide out. I'm not entirely sure what the verbiage is for that, but I'm just going to spread the slide and then push down, and then that's going to come out. Alright, now here is where things get really tricky. So, I just hit my face on that. So I'm going to try to get at it with a pair of pliers. And there's this plate here which acts as the guide rod for the mainspring. And this is kind of a crappy way to do it, but I guess it's just how they decided to do it. So what you're going to do is to just flex each side. Oh, there we go. That was a bit easier than usual. Might be a bit tougher for you to get it out of there on your first try, but there's that bit. And then you want this side here to go facing the piston. So you want to put it in like that. Mainspring is going to come out. Again, can go in either way. Now, getting the piston out is just a bit tougher, but again, it's just more prying. So, let me show you how that's done. So I'm going to pry it apart real good. And then I'm going to put my finger here. And then I'm going to lift up. Make sure that's all the way to the front, just in case. Alright, I'm going to rotate it to the left here as I pull the slide apart. I'm moving my finger. There we go. Okay. So I was trying to turn it clockwise while I didn't pull it straight out. Focus here. And then at this point I can just remove it, and it's going to take the inner barrel assembly with it. And then you got your piston, which usually you'd be able to grab by the that bottom bit of it where it would catch on the sear, and then that part's missing, so it's a bit harder for me to get it out of mine, but nothing else we can do at this point, unfortunately. There's a little clip here that we can lift around, and then you can access the hop-up. This one looks like you can get into the hop-up packing itself without having to boil off an orange tip, so it's a good idea on Academy's part. Otherwise, there's nothing else we can do here, and I'm afraid to say that this gun is a bust. So, getting it back all together, I'm just gonna push this back into place, push it down, way down into the slide. Alright, there we go, it's gonna crack into place. Make sure it's all the way up. Yes, sir. Okay, and then now I just got to put the mainspring back in, and then I have to put that back plate back on. So remember, this side is going to go facing this side. See how I've got it right now? It's a little bit further forward than I was trying before. And again, I'm really having to fight with this bastard. Oh, hang on, let me... I think I got it. I think I got it. Nope. Oh, shit. Okay, I think I got it for now. I think it's just really sensitive. So that's how it's supposed to go, and then I'm gonna... Oh, you know, I think that's what that back piece is there. It's just to keep the damn thing from flying out. So, this part is gonna go inside right here. Please God, don't fly out. I'm just gonna push up. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. There we go. Okay. Still be wary of the of that mainspring trying to fly out. And then all we have to do now is just we're gonna pull the slide spring just a little bit into the guide rod, and then remember we want that circle part to go into the barrel, and we're going to push it in all nice and firmly, test it. Alright. Okay, good to go. Then all we have to do now to get the whole gun back together is just remember to hold the trigger, and then it just let me show you that one more time. Just slides on like so. Alright, and then all we have left to do now, okay, so I got to make sure that I hit the guide rods. See these guide rails here? I got to make sure I hit those on the way in. There we go. I'm just going to put that takedown pin back in, starting from this orientation. Make sure, you might want to like move the slide a little bit while you're trying to do that, and then push it all the way in, turn it up, and then I've got a reassembled broken M&P40. So those piston brakes are always hard to do. Really the only thing I can do now is just try to get another broken unit that's got a different problem with it, or just try to get a whole brand new unit together. Excuse me. This one I'll hold on to parts for, because I'm pretty sure that's the only broken part inside of it. Everything else is totally fine, and then I got another spare magazine I can use. So sorry guys. Was really hoping to try to have a working gun here, but I guess this one kicked the bucket, huh? So as it would turn out, I went down to my basement, and I have 2 more copies of this gun that are working, including one of the same color, black and clear. But what else I found is, take this off to the side for now, I have the KWC version here. Also a Springer. This is actually the only one I have, but the magazines, they look close, but they are not compatible, although the KWC magazine has a much nicer finish, and then it has the same reservoir in the back. Again, the Academy is just a cost-saving model, and this one works. Like so. So I like this one more. It's KWC. Maybe I'll do a video on this sometime if I ever get my hands on a broken one. But that's just the KWC version compared to the Academy model. I thought you guys would like to see that. So hope this helped, and thank you for watching. Appreciate it a lot.